Happy Independence Day, or is it? If you're a white, Christian, heterosexual male who only believes in sex for the purpose of reproduction of other human beings, then I guess that if you don't fit into that narrow category, they're coming for you if they haven't already, little by little, chipping away. Women already lost a crucial reproductive right that we fought for and won 50 years ago. I guess it was a temporary win, but 50 years is a long temporary win. That's gone. Next on the chopping block, they've already made very clear same-sex marriage rights, nullifying the ones who've already gotten married. What else is on the chopping block? Or what else has been floated by people in very powerful legislative or judicial positions? How about banning contraceptives, possibly the condom? How about a good blowjob, or a bad one, but blowjobs, cunnilingus, anal sex? I like a good blowjob. I don't want that taken away. And I like performing cunnilingus, giving and receiving, and I like the freedom to want to the independence to do what I want to do in the privacy of my own bedroom with a mutually consenting partner. Don't you? And then these people have the temerity to say that they're patriotic and they believe in small government and they believe in personal freedom and liberty while they're taking these basic rights away from all of us, unless you happen to fit the very narrow niche of a white, Christian, heterosexual male who only believes in sex for the purpose of procreation. Nuts, hey? So, Independence Day this year in 2022 seems rather hollow, doesn't it? So what can we do about this? Well, there's another election cycle happening. We need to show up during the primaries, not so much the generals and have the lesser of two evils that we have to plug our nose and vote for, or not show up at all, but show up in the primaries and start nominating people who don't take any corporate money. At this late stage in the game, if we can't figure that out, I don't think we're going to reverse this. They're going to keep coming for our personal freedoms and liberties, what we do in the privacy of our own homes, our own bedrooms, who we choose to love, what we want to do with our personal and private lives. Government is going to keep getting bigger and bigger by the people who claim to love small government. Isn't that something? So show up in the primary, do a little bit of research, find out who doesn't take any corporate money, and start nominating those people so that we can actually vote for somebody in the generals instead of the lesser of two evils. Because that isn't working. And I'll close on this note. The Democrats have typically been the party where they suck on economic issues right along with the Republicans because they take money from corporations too, and oftentimes the same corporations. So there's a lot of bipartisanship to suck on economics there, where they pass legislation that gives more free handouts to those same corporations through the public treasury at the expense of the rest of us, because we're the ones that fund the public treasury through our taxes. So they both suck on that front. But historically, the Democrats have always been on the side of personal freedom and liberty and getting the government out of our personal lives. But today's a new day. Even since the overturning of Roe versus Wade, which just happened right in the aftermath of that, Democratic leadership under Nancy Pelosi supported an anti-choice Democrat for a legislative position in the House and Congress. Sick. Joe Biden, even since then, is helping a lifetime appointment federal judge position for a Democrat who is anti-choice. The Democrats are not on our side anymore when it comes to protecting personal freedoms, liberty, what we decide to do in our personal and private lives. The Democrats are actively working with the Republicans to take those independent rights away from us. It's a new day. So now they both suck on social issues as well as economic issues, which they've always sucked at, but now they both suck on social issues. They're actively working together to take away our rights. So you can't vote for them anymore, man. So find out who, whether independent, Democrat, or Republican, find out who is not taking any corporate money and start nominating those people. It's not enough to wait for the general election. If you wait and you bypass the primary season, then you're just going to have corporate goon D or corporate goon R, and it won't matter who wins. Corporation the corporate rule will still maintain their status quo at that point. The only way we remove corporate rule from our country is we stop nominating politicians who take their money. It's such a simple first grade basic lesson that we haven't gotten so far at this late stage in the game. So let's change that. Happy Independence Day, or what's left of it. Mwah.